Hi, hello, my name is Annette, and welcome back to Manifest Academy. Thank you for always tuning in. It does not go unnoticed. Well, now, now there's a story that I had of of a certain couple. A certain couple were in the church space, and they were married for some time, and then they separated. They actually separated. So in their separation, they stayed away for some time without each other, and wherever they went, they actually made new families. They actually got new families, and they started like new families, like they were not married anymore. They even got children. Ha. So these people eventually, after some time, they came back together. They met again, and they reconciled. So you tell me, was that something from God? Was that like in the first place, were they the right people for each other? Some people always have this idea that I'm not even of that school of thought, that if it is my thing, it will come back to me. If it is not, it will go. You don't want it. Yeah, you really don't want it, because if you want it, it is yours. Is it not that you ask and it shall be given unto you, seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be opened unto you? So if you want it, the Lord, He gives us the power both to will and to do. So if you want it, it is yours, except if you don't want it. So who are you waiting for that it will come back? What do you mean it will come back? Hmm. So anyway, so I do not know. You tell me. Was it something from God? Now, would you believe that that spouse is actually yours? But for a moment, there was maybe something going on. You were going to tell me that part. Well, anyway, you are still most welcome. Well, from last time, you people were so tough, saying, "What do you mean? The topic is broad." And others saying, "Like, is it a crime scene? Like these things?" Yeah, you guys are so tough. I see you. But don't worry, because what I was actually talking about was the mindset into that place, not the things that you have mania to do. Mania, what do you know? Some people have tried and tried and tried and tried, but the mindset. What mindset do you have at that time? What mindset do you have at that time? You see, it is not easy to keep your mind at a certain state. It's not easy. I can tell you, it's not easy to keep your mind in that state that you want it to be. Mm-mm. It is not easy. Like I told you, if there's something that you believed, like you believed, why you settled them, whatever it was that you believed, keep on believing it. Make it your mindset. So I checked out mindset. Mr. Google, sir. You know what he says? He says it's a habitual or characteristic mental attitude that determines how you will interpret and respond to situations. So it determines how you interpret and respond. That is your attitude. That is your mindset. Like if someone comes and abuses you, how will you respond? If someone comes and slaps you, how will you respond? Now, that is your mindset that actually leads you to respond in that way. There are many ideas of the things that have been said. It's like, so it can be like a philosophy, like your point of view, like for you, how you take your things. It can be your attitude, your perspective, your sentiment. It can be things. But so today, I want you to actually change your mindset for family, for if you want to marry, if you're already married, but if you intend to be in that institution, you need to change your mindset. You cannot come with your mindset like that and you think it will work. Like you can hear the certain mindsets and things that they talk about where they say that for you to keep your marriage, you need to have a side chick or a side guy. For you to keep your like I don't even know how that adds up. Honestly, I do not know. But I don't know who even started that wrong idea. Then how are you going to like is it about just keeping it or it's about enjoying it? What is the target? So that's when you realize that is now your mindset. Your mindset is not into enjoying the marriage. It is just into keeping it. If I keep it how, or if I keep it how, the target is keeping it. But is that what you really want? Like if you realize that there's some people who actually want like you want to marry, but you already have a mindset of these tribes here, they are like this. These ones beat people. These ones are so maybe these ones are probably loose. This you have ideas of what of how which tribes are, which kind of men who are tall, who are short, who are dark. You know what they be like. You already know the cause and effect of those kinds of people. Now, for you, honestly, how are you going to marry? You are the ones whom we go and see. You're gluing on people's husbands. You're gluing on people's husbands who are already made. A certain lady struggled and got them. A certain man struggled and made the woman that you see right now. Before you feel like you want married women because they are composed, they are clean. They now take care of men. They now take care of men. Do you know where they came from with their spouse that time? You do not know. So you work out your own someone and make them that thing that you want them to be. It is a process that got them there. It's a process that got them there in the first place. So you can also do the same process. But your mindset, like for you, you only want like married women because ABCD. Like for you, only want tall men because ABCD. For you, only want short women because ABCD. For you, only want light skin. Like you get what I mean? That is your mindset, and that is your limitation. Because your mindset is either taking you to places or limiting you from places. So do not conform to the patterns of this world because the world will say many things. Like then they will tell you that when you get married, you do not disclose your things to your husband. He will overdo what? I don't know what he's going to do. But do not disclose the thing. So you realize very women have a lot of property, have a lot of things they have never disclosed the husband. God forbid you die. Then what happens? Your friend will do what? Take to your children. Take what? I don't know. Then Mr. Man, your side chick knows the property. You even give them to keep probably some of the titles, which your wife does not know. You gave them to keep the things. And you feel like for your marriage is working out very well. Like people into the marriage to enjoy the marriage or not to enjoy the marriage. So you're going to get a side chick, you're going to get a. By the way, what has happened already is that if you have already separated, you have already divorced, you have already divorced, like it is okay. Don't pressure yourself, calm down, relax, and now learn this that I am saying now. Because when you're getting married again, because if you're the same person, you're divorced today, tomorrow again, you're the one who divorced. Like for your divorcing, then guess who the problem person will be? Just guess. That is a random guess. Guess who the problem person will be. Like someone will come and tell you, hey, this person is bad. Oh, this person keeps quarreling. Are you the one they always quarrel with? Always divorcing. Could it be by any chance that you are the problem? Could it be? I wonder. But don't be the one. That's why it is important to understand certain things. I understand there are many people, very many people. Actually, for us who are here and have made it this far, we attribute that one greatly to the grace of God. I tell you, if God has not helped you in any of these, you cannot make it. But there are people who got into it without knowledge. They didn't have this information. So there were a lot of mistakes that were made. It is okay. It is well. If you still have the marriage, you can still work it out. But if it has failed, it has failed. When you go to your next marriage, now you're better. You're better than when you were. So it is okay. So you don't bite yourself, don't kill yourself. It is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that that happened. But then at the end of the day, it's the mindset that I am talking about right now. Whether you even go to the marriage with the other mindset, like from your past experience. Now, for example, for you who is divorced, hmm, or separated or whatever. Now, the way they tortured you in the other marriage, or what the way you felt tortured, you take that saying, next time I get married, I'll now not disclose my things. What do you mean? Why are you coming to frustrate? Like, why are you frustrating this person? Are they the ones who got you separated the other side? Eh? They are not. Come with a clear conscience, without which is not imagining things. Come with a clear conscience. You have come to enjoy. You have not come to fight with someone's child. Even them, they love their children. Do not come and frustrate them. I'm sure when they get to that marriage, they also want to enjoy. So you come to enjoy. Do not compare things that this one did this, and I'm seeing him now that he has started coming late. Means now it is ABCD equals to E. Like don't assume things because your assumptions are creating things in your mind. They are creating a lot of things, and as they create those things in your mind, they cause you to act a certain type of a way that will lead you to another failure. Do you know this thing whereby they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? That is something that I believe so greatly that can be reverted. Sometimes to determine what you have, like you say, in this family line, they have this kind of, maybe they have pressure in this family because we are following the bloodlines and all that. Maybe for me, you in this family line, usually what is is usually we end up following the patterns of our people because our people have have like we have heard them speaking certain things that we have heard, which has now gone to our subconscious and has now made us reflect what they reflected. Because remember, they also had it. Why is it in the lineage? Why is it not in people in the same church space are the ones being affected by this? Because in the church space, we're probably speaking nice things, but at home, we speak freely and freely. But in that freeliness, we are speaking things which we learned from our parents, then we are speaking them to our children. Then the children speak them to their children. Then all of us will be in the blind light with probably the same, with the same challenge. We shall have the same challenge. If it is pressure, we shall all have pressure. If it is whatever it is, I know there's a family like for them somehow, just somehow. I don't even know how. Right now, actually, as I think about it, I feel like for them, like the entire bloodline, even the one who sort of like survived, because it was like somehow they just end up having HIV. Even the innocent person, at least they got over like an accident, and then they did what? They somehow the blood mixed what they didn't see it. Can you imagine like fake things? Even the children, what were they even defiled? Like the story is so not okay. Is not okay. It's not okay. But I don't know how that thing gets to happen. We shall say it's the spiritual, and I agree with that. I actually agree with that continuously. But you see, the spiritual is basically in the subconscious. But I am starting to understand that it is what we speak. That's why they say, speak things to your children, speak this and that to your children. Like, don't let your troubles, don't bring them here. Now, you who is moving to marriage, number 2 or 3, do not take the burden from marriage one. Do not take it, leave it there, forget it. Be young again, enjoy your time, and you will really enjoy it because at the end of the day, it is your mindset that you carry. Mm, it is. It's your mindset that you carry. Do not compare what you think because you're transferring it. Spiritual, it's moving through your subconscious, knowingly or unknowingly. So that is what I will do it. But one thing that you have to keep doing for now, for those who intend to get married or who want to get married, or those who are in marriages, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God because you are alive. Thank God because you are married. Thank God because you have children. Thank God because you have a spouse. At least they are there. Thank God because at least your spouse loves the children. Thank God because at least they can pay school fees. Thank God for many things. There are things there. Leave what is not working. Do not focus on what is not working, but focus on what is working. You see, what you focus on is what is magnified, it's amplified. So focus on the nice things. Thank you for tuning in today and have a lovely, lovely day. My name is Annette TK, and I am so always happy to have you here with me.